welcome everybody to our workshop, which is dedicated to the time of COVID-19, what to do during this COVID-19 lockdown, how to manage our time, and how to manage our minds and bodies so we can stay present and we can stay tuned in with ourselves. We might have lots of anxiety around what's going to happen in the future and also in the present. We might not be able to enjoy this moment we are living in, having some more free time. And this workshop will help you to reconnect back with yourself, to give yourself love and kindness, to be present, to be grateful for who you are and for where you are. And it will help you to manage the time during this lockdown and see yourself in a different way. So we are just going to use some different tools to bring in awareness into our minds and bodies through mindfulness. We're gonna do a loving kindness meditation to bring a little bit of spark of love and kindness into our lives. We are going to practice yogalates, the fusion of yoga and Pilates. So we are going to work across the whole body, strengthening it, opening it, lengthening it, so you can feel longer, more opened and stronger. And then we are going to do final meditation. We are going to start from comfortable seated position. If this position is not suitable for you, you can lie down on your back, as well as you can sit down on the chair. You can have your legs crossed if you are seated on the floor, or you can have your legs extended. You want to have your upper body nice and tall. If you are seated by the wall, you can also rest the back of the body against the wall, finding your way. You can also place pillow underneath your buttocks. If you are seated on the floor, you can flex glutes out of your seat bones to release sitting bones down to the floor. Placing hands on top of your knees and shaking your body from side to side. You want to be rooted to the earth through the seat bones if you are seated. If you are lying down on the ground, rooted down through the back of your body. You close your eyes in whatever position you choose. And keep the motion on. So you shake your body from side to side, no matter what position you choose. Either lying down on your back or seated down on the ground. Just allowing your body to release its tension completely from the top of your head all the way down to the tip of your toes. And keep on moving. And finally, finding the moment of stillness. Sinking into the relaxation. Allowing your body to relax from the top of the head down to the feet. Allowing your breath to freely flow. Inhaling up to the top of your head and exhaling down to the tip of your toes. Letting energy spread across you, within you, and around you. And as your body relaxes, bring attention to your breath, your in and out breath. Noticing your breath. Where is your breath? Is it in your chest, in the back of it, or in your belly, or anywhere else? Where is your breath? And to activate relaxation in your nervous system, You want to direct breath down to your belly, upper belly part of your belly. As you inhale, belly expands. And as you exhale, belly deflates. Inhaling, belly is rising. And exhale, falling. Just be with the rhythm of your breath through your belly, breathing in and out. Using your nose as you are breathing in and out. You can use your normal breath or switch into Ujjayi breath, the yogic breath, which is feeling as the throat was restricted. And you create the ocean sound breath as you breathe in and out. The Ujjayi breath is the powerful yogic breathing, which helps you to tune in with yourself on the deeper level. And also it helps you to deepen your physical practice. But if you are uncomfortable with this yogic breath, you can always breathe in your normal way. If you have ever snored, the Ujjayi breath reminds the snoring effect. And as you are breathing in and out, we are going to tune in into the counts to expand the lungs and work on our respiratory paths. We're gonna inhale for the count of 4, hold breath for the count of 4, exhale for the count of 4, and hold for the count of 4. So everything is for the count of 4. I'm going to initiate it with you. Inhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. And continue by yourself. Each count is the count of 4. Intervals in between each breath and breaths in and out. Take a moment, go within your own pace. As you are breathing and counting, try to relax your breath as much as you can. You can continue with your Ujjayi breath if you want to. Relax your facial muscles and shoulders and the rest of the body. One more round, please, of your breaths in and out and intervals for the count of 4. And then returning back to your normal breath, just noticing how you feel. If you feel any different, what sensations do you find in your body? And the vibrations, tingling, heating, cooling sensations, or in some body's parts. How are your lungs? How is your heart feeling? And how is your mind? Are you here now, or you are traveling somewhere in the space? Just noticing without judging. And placing hands on the heart center, pressing gently with your hands to your heart, feeling the heartbeat. Being one with your heart, feeling this love within you. The love emanating out of your heart, spreading out across your body, reaching each part of your body, each corner of your body, so your body can melt down through the amount of love you are sending to it. And sending to you love and kindness, so you can love yourself from the depth of your heart. You can create your self-love. You are good enough, and you are a wonderful creature who deserve everything from this world. You deserve to be here and now. You deserve to be loved by yourself. You deserve to be loved by the universe. There are many people around you who love you. They send you an unconditional love. So you can sense it within you. You can sense this immense love spreading out within you. And you can send out this love to the universe, sending this love to all those people who need to be loved, sending love to all those people who suffer at this moment, who are going through difficulties in their life, sending them love so you can support them in their suffering, so they can go through it wherever they are heading. In that moment, in this moment, they feel loved, they feel connected, and they feel looked after. And you are the connector, you are the energy, you are the part of their being. And you receive back this incredible energy of love coming from those people who you shared your love with. Sending love and kindness to yourself so you can treat yourself well. You can always be proud of yourself and grateful for who you are, no matter what. Ignoring the critical, negative, and envious words from the universe coming towards you. If those words come to you, it's because somebody is suffering, is unwell, and trying to make you feel in the same way. But nobody really wishes you the worst. We all are wishing ourselves the best, and acknowledge that everybody can be in different part in their lives, different moment. And sometimes the energy is not there. So just trusting the universe that the energy can shift and those people can be loved and loving as much as you can be loved and loving. Being kind to yourself as you can be kind to other people. around you, spreading kindness across the universe. So everybody can be kind to themselves and bringing kindness back to yourself so you can feel it and you can be kind to yourself. With this awareness of your inner love and kindness and the universal love and kindness, release hands down on your laps or on the ground. And start connecting back to your body, wiggling your fingers and toes. And rotating your wrists. If you are seated in the cross-legged position, reach forward through your legs and rotate your ankles, rotating your wrists and ankles in one way and the opposite way. If you are lying down on the ground, you do exactly the same. Now relax, inhale, reach overhead with your arms and point toes away. You can open your eyes if they were closed, stretch body across. And exhale, relax. Flex your feet. Inhale, point, reach up through your hands. Exhale, flex, release hands down. Inhale, point. And exhale, flex. Lovely. Wherever you are, either in the seated position or lying down on the back, we're gonna make our way to a tabletop. So you find the center on your mat, or just find the position, find the place where it suits you on your surface of the floor. Palms underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Push ground away through your hands, spread fingers out. Draw navel in towards your back, curve your spine in cat stretch. And drop hips down, open chest up in cow stretch. Inhale, long neck, shoulders away from your ears. As you exhale, curve your spine, push ground away through your hands, look towards your navel. Inhale, open chest up, arch your back. Now you stay here, rotate neck to one side, one shoulder. Back to the center, curve your spine, look towards your belly. Release hips down and look over your other shoulder. Back to the center, inhale, exhale, find your spinal curve, cat stretch. Release hips down and look over one shoulder. So this time you lift feet off the ground. Move your feet from side to side and head follows. If the surface underneath your knees is hard, you can double your mat or you can place pillow underneath, or you can simply relax your feet down and just move your head instead. So look after your body and respect it. Be kind to yourself. Good. And one more round with your feet from side to side. Release toes down. Inhale as you exhale. Keep your toes pointed away or flexed. Lifting one knee off the ground. Pressing down through your hands. Lower a knee down and lift the other knee up off the ground. Pressing down through your hands and gently through your feet. Lower a knee down. Inhale, exhale, engage your center. Lift both knees off the ground. If toes pointed or not good here, you can always half tuck toes under. Knees are lifted. Lower knees down. Relax your hips down. Find arch in your back in cow stretch. Inhale, look up. Exhale, engage your center. Draw navel in and lift knees off the ground. Few inches, having toes pointed or flexed. You feel workout in your arms, in your abs, in your glutes, quads, lowering knees down, inhale, releasing hips down, and exhale, engage your center. This time you're gonna lift knees up and you can try to lift them a little bit higher up, maybe taking knees all the way up to down dog. So you can have your toes pointed or flexed. Let me just reset the camera. So then we're gonna bring knees down, inhale, and exhale, lift hips up. Inhale down. So please remember that you can have your toes tucked under if it's too much of pressure onto your toes. So you go with knees down, a few inches off the ground, and up. Inhale down, and exhale up. And 3 more times. Inhale down, exhale, and 2, and 1. Last one. Bringing knees down to the ground. Relaxing hips down. Finding neutral spine. Fingers are pointing towards you. If this is not suitable for you, keep your fingers facing forward. Otherwise, fingers are facing back towards your knees. We are in tabletop position. You lengthen fully your arms. Inhale. Exhale as you press down through your hands. You draw navel in towards your back and take cat stretch. Inhale, drop hips down in cow stretch. Exhale, curve your back in cat stretch. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. And repeat it 3 more times within your own pace. 2, 1. Find the center, place hands so they are facing forward. And we are going to bring one palm is facing up towards the ceiling. So you're pressing down through the top of your palm. You are lengthening your arms and lengthening your spine, engaging your stomach muscles, feeling nice stretch in the top of your wrist. And releasing hands down, and then you do the same on the other side. The other hand is facing up towards the ceiling, lengthening both arms, engaging your stomach muscles. Inhale, exhale, release hands down. Now you're gonna lift heels of your palms up, fingertips are grounded. Lengthening spine, arms, neck, and drawing navel in towards your back. So we are warming up our upper body to work out our arms and core. That's why we're focusing on the stretch of our wrists. And you press down through the heels of your hands. Strong arms. Then you push your hips back towards your heels and you push hips forward. Pushing back, push forward. Now as you push hips back, you want to move your hands farther forward and push hips forward. Top of your body is in line. So you don't want to collapse with hips down in up dog. You don't want to lift hips up in tabletop. You want to find a straight line from the top of your head down to your knees. And you push hips back as you exhale. Inhale, curve spine up and lengthen your back. Look ahead, wrist in line with your shoulders. Exhale, push hips back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. This time we're gonna go for press up. So you bend your elbows and send your upper body down. Inhale, push up. And exhale, down. So here, guys, you want to keep top of your body still in line, long neck, elbows in, so you don't collapse with your hips. What you don't want to do is to bring your hips down. Yes, you want to keep your hips lifted. Going down, exhale, inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Variations. As you go down, you lift one foot up. Come back up. Inhale. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, up. You can also lift both feet up. Inhale, up. Feet down, upper body up. Exhale, down. Inhale, upper body, and exhale, lower body. Now, another way is to go with your high plank. If you want to choose this version, elbows in, exhale, lowering body down, inhale, lifting up, exhale, down, inhale, up. So in high plank, what you don't want to do, to collapse with your hips and then lower down, yeah? You really want to keep your hips lifted up in line with your shoulders. Exhale, down, inhale, up. And 3 more times. Whatever variation you choose. And as you go down towards the ground, this time you release your hips down, rotate shoulders back, point toes away. Lift your hands off the ground. Lifting one leg off the ground, point toes away from you. Lower leg down and lift the upper leg up. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Now we're gonna interlace fingers behind us, push arms away from you. As you lift one leg up, you lower head down. As you lower leg down, you lift head up. Exhale, leg rise. Inhale, head rise. Arms participate in the movement. You lift them up and lower down. If this doesn't work for you with your hands interlaced, you simply rest hands underneath your shoulders so you have a little bit of support. So, lower body rises and the upper body rises. Progression, you start lifting both legs up. Exhale, both legs rise, arms rise. Inhale, legs down, head rise. I'm sorry. Exhale, legs rise. Inhale, head rise. So either having fingers interlaced behind you or having hands underneath your shoulders. Exhale, legs rise. Inhale, upper body rise. So you isolate upper body from the lower body, more or less. Some of you might have hands interlaced behind. Now we are going to send hands beside our bodies. Look ahead, and we're gonna go for a swing. Going front and back. You can also place hands underneath your shoulders. Going for a nice swing. If you want to go for swan dive, you go with your arms front and back. Front and back. Lovely. And eventually relaxing your head down on top of your hands, Shaking your hips from side to side. Shake your hips. And relax. Just take a moment, stay with your breath. Bend your legs and rock your feet from side to side. Send legs to one side and send head towards the other side. So your head is rotated in the opposite direction to your feet. And now I would like you to rotate your head towards your feet and see the difference. So as you are looking at your feet, you are in frontal spinal twist. Keeping head where it is and bring your feet towards the other side. And now rotate your head towards your feet. As you wanted to look at your feet, rest head down and sense how it feels. Frontal spinal twist on the other side. Return back to the center. Feet are pointing up towards the ceiling. Look ahead. We are going to place hands underneath our shoulders. Inhale, exhale, push front away through your hands and send hips all the way back towards your heels. Take a child's pose. Relax head down, reach forward through your fingertips. Draw shoulders back away from you and rock your hips from side to side. Find the center. Inhale, curl spine up, come to tabletop. As you exhale, lift your right hand up. Inhale. And exhale, lower arm down underneath your chest. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Hold your arm down, head down, pressing down with your left hand towards the ground. Feel a nice stretch in your back, in your shoulders. Here, you can extend your left leg to the side. Left foot is on the floor, and you raise your left hand up to the sky. You can also reach with your top hand all the way behind you. You feel twist in your back, opening your chest, shoulder and hips. Inhale, as you exhale, reach up with your top hand, lower it down to the ground and come up. So we're gonna be on our right knee. So I will be facing you. My right knee is on the floor. My left leg is extended. If you want to mirror me, just do the other leg. Release your left hand down onto left thigh. Reach up to your right hand. If you feel discomfort underneath your right knee, you can double your mat or you can place some pillow or some towel. Belly in, flat left foot. Rest your left hand on your thigh. Reach up to your right hand. Engage your stomach muscles. Release shoulders down. Reach up and overhead through your top hand. Gazing up, front or down. Then you gaze up and send your top hand down to the ground. Reach up with your left hand. Press down through your left foot. Open chest up, head in line with your neck. And you come up, inhale, exhale, tilt to your left side. Inhale up, exhale down. This time you can lift your top leg up and reach overhead with your top arm. Lowering foot and hand down and reaching overhead with your top hand. Inhale and exhale, going to the right side, lifting leg and arm up. Nice. Come back up. Keep your navel drawn inwards towards your back. Create space in your neck by drawing shoulders down. Going from side to side. Take a nice side tilt. Take a moment here. Relax your shoulders down. Rotate head down. And up. And down. And up. Gonna reach up, send hand down to the ground. Gonna lift your top leg, top arm up. Bend your top leg and grab foot with your top hand. Push leg away from you. Arch your back, open your hip flexor. Keep breathing in and out. Pressing with your top foot against your top hand. Inhale. As you exhale, send heel towards your buttock for deeper quadricep stretch. Breathe in and out. Inhale, extend leg back, reach up and overhead with your top arm, and exhale, lower foot down. Now we're going to lower hands down to the ground. You face front, hands are grounded, right knee is on the floor. Left foot is tucked in, toes. Look ahead and lift your right knee off the ground. Inhale, reach up with your right leg in one leg dog. You can open your hips, even up weight across your leg and arms. Exhale, send knee to chest. Inhale, reach up with your right leg, one leg dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to chest. Take a moment here. You can move front and back, balancing on your hands and back foot. And we are going to send foot forward in between our hands. Leg is bent 90 degrees angle. Hips are square. Back leg is extended. You can also release your back knee down. Lifting upper body up, resting hands on top of your front thigh. And lifting arms up to the sky. So you can have your knee lifted or grounded. Let me show you variations here. If your knee is bent, you are going to have hands down and move hips front and back as you are in a question pose. Now, if your knee is lifted, you're gonna go down and up with your back knee. So finding your way, respecting your body's limits. Inhale up, exhale down. Keep your shoulders soft, look ahead of you. Really working out your quads, your abs, lengthening through your arms. Lifting knee up, hold the position and breathe. You can have your knee down as well. Gonna lower left hand down to the ground and reach up with your right hand towards the ceiling. So you are in high lunge, twisted high lunge. Top hand is going to rotate all the way around you. As you are drawing circles with your top arm, you are expanding your chest, you are opening top shoulder and arm, and you're opening your hips. Now, as you reach up with your top arm, you hold the position and breathe. Keep gazing up. And you're gonna twist hips all the way back. You reach back with your right hand. Now you send your top arm forward and down, back to high lunge or equestrian pose with knee down. Inhale up and exhale side. Inhale up, exhale high lunge. So you continue. You rotate your top arm. You rotate your hips. You play with the movement. Now, as you open your hips to the right side, you gaze back towards your right hand. Variation for you to try is to place your front foot behind you. Yes, so your front foot goes behind you and you push hips up. You lower hips down. Inhale, exhale, push up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Now we're gonna hold the position. You can be with one hand down on the floor, hips lifted. You can have both hands grounded and invert tabletop, as well as you can go to wheel position. So from back arch, when you are supported by one hand, you send hands down to the ground. You walk feet towards your hands, and you move your body front and back, balancing on your feet and hands in wheel pose. Make sure that the legs are not too far away. They want to be hip width distance, and your arms want to be shoulders distance. You find the center, move weight slightly forward towards your hands, push hips up, strong arm or arms. Inhale, as you exhale, you come back to the position you came from. So your right leg was back. Now we're gonna come to three-leg dog with right leg rise. So right leg is lifted, left leg is grounded. You balance on your supporting foot up and down to strengthen your supporting leg, and you can flex and point your top foot up in the air. Flex, point, flex, point. Reach up with your top leg. We are going to rest top leg in front of us. Bend it, send knee to chest. Bring leg in front of you into pigeon pose. You want to bend your leg 90 degrees angle. If this is not happening, you send your foot towards your hip. What's important here to have hips in one line. Instead of leaning to your right side, you have your hips in one line. What you can do is you rest hands in front of your front leg. You might move your hips from side to side. Then you find the center, look up, inhale, and as you exhale, you can relax your head down. If you want to challenge yourself, you can lift your upper body up and bend your back leg and hold it with your left hand. The right hand is in front of you, hips are square, and you are pushing your top leg away from you. So instead of bringing foot in, you push it away. You can have your right hand on your front knee or in front of you. Hips are in line. Instead of pushing to your right side, you push your left hip down. Another variation is to send your foot towards you. You can press your foot towards you this time. So pay attention that you don't collapse on your right hip. You have your hips in one line. You can also rest foot on the crisp of your elbow and reach up and over with your right hand. You bind your hands. You look ahead or you look back towards your foot. So for those more advanced people who have incredible flexibility in your back, you can go for full bind. So you bind big toe with 3 fingers of your left hand. Then send your foot towards you. Your left elbow comes up. You can reach your left elbow with your right hand, or you can bring your head towards your toe, trying to reach big toe with both hands, hips in line, resting head on top of your top foot. Inhale and exhale, coming back up. Releasing right hand down to the ground and pressing with your left foot towards your buttock. You can also have your foot down on the floor, resting head on top of your right arm. So just take a moment here with leg bent or extended. You can release foot down if you haven't yet and rest your head down on your hands. Or maybe extend your arms fully forward and relax head down. Inhale and exhale, sending hands in front of your front leg. Tuck toes under of your back foot, lift knee off the ground. Now we're gonna press into our back toes to lift front leg up to the sky. Reach up with your right leg to the ceiling, shake it up in the air. Reach all the way up. We're gonna make transition to cobra or up dog. Variation number 1, you hold feet on the floor in down dog. You make way to plank or tabletop. Lowering hips down into cobra, shoulders away from your ears. You can also take up dog. Once you are in this position, instead of lifting shoulders up towards your ears, you send them down away from your ears. You engage your core and abs. And you make transition to down dog, tucking toes under, lifting hips up. So the second variation is with your right leg rise. Keep it lifted and you dive into cobra or up dog, open chest up, and downward facing dog. Readjust your legs and arms. So you are in inverted V shape. Arms are shoulders distance. Legs are hip width distance. You rotate your neck from side to side and take a walk on the spot. Release left heel down. Just keep your right knee bent. Look underneath your left armpit. Lower heel down and bend your left knee. Look underneath your right armpit. And lower heel down. Gonna lift the left leg up to the sky. Lovely. Then you're going to balance on your supporting foot up and down, flexing and pointing your top foot. Reach up with your top leg. And we are going to bend our top leg and send foot all the way back. Here, you're gonna go up with your hips as you exhale and down as you inhale. Exhale up, inhale down, exhale up, inhale down. As you reach up with your hips and arm, you look up, push hips and chest up, back arch. So this is variation number 1. Variation number 2 is inverted tabletop, or maybe this is variation number 1. And the last variation number 3 is the wheel pulse. So you guys go with your left hand above your head and send hands down to the ground. You walk your feet towards your hands and you can move your body front and back, readjusting legs and arms. If you are in wheel pulse, find the center and lift one leg up to the sky. Find your breath, point toes up, bend, release down, and reach up through the other leg, and release it down. We're gonna come back down to 3-leg dog. So transition, you go around. You want to lift your left leg up to the ceiling. If you lost transition, just come to 1-leg dog with left leg raised. Take a moment here. Inhale, exhale, send your top knee to chest, bend it. 1-leg plank. Inhale, reach up through your toes. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to chest. Let's do it one more time, please. Nice, guys. Knee to chest, hold. You can move your weight front and back. And let's send foot forward in between our hands. Front knee is bent 90 degrees angle, comes beside your front leg. Can lower back knee down. So variation number 1, you send hips back and forward. And back and forward. Variation number 2. Sending upper body up, hands on the top of your front leg. Lifting back knee up in high lunge and reach up through your arms. And you lower it, back knee down and lift up. And down, inhale up exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. So you feel deep workout in your glutes, quads, abs. So lengthening arms to your fingertips, spreading fingers out, looking ahead of you. Lifting knee up or keep it down and lowering hands down. Supporting your body by your hands, either having back knee on the floor or lifted. Lifting left arm up to the sky. Gonna rotate arm all the way around. Taking nice deep circles with your top leg. You can play with your back knee, lifting up and lowering down. We're gonna lift arm up and maybe knee up in twisted high lunge. Gaze up, make sure that head is lifted without collapsing it down. Lifting up. And twist your hips all the way back. We're gonna go up and forward with top hand. So you go to high lunge or equestrian pose, and then you go to your twisted hips. And high lunge, hips twist, and high lunge. Hips twist. Hold your hips twist. Breathe here. Inhale, reach up, and as you exhale, bring your hand down outside of your left leg. We're going to lift our back knee up and lift our left leg up. Take a moment here, rotate your neck. Inhale, exhale, bend your top leg, send it towards you and take pigeon pose. Front knee is either bend 90 degrees angle, or you can send foot closer towards you. Palms are giving you support. You move hips from side to side. Find the center, look up, inhale. And exhale, rest head down on top of your hands. So you can rest in your pigeon pose, or you can challenge yourself and take different variations. So either stay here or lift your upper body up. Bend your back leg and send your right hand back towards your foot. Push foot away from you. You can flex or point your foot. Left hand is in front of you. Hips are in line. You look ahead. Breathe in and out. Engage your stomach muscles. Another variation. Point toes of your back foot and send it towards your right glute. Pressing with your right hand against your foot, lifting upper body up. Having hips in line, instead of collapsing on your left hip, lift hips up. Another variation, rest foot in the crisp of your hip. Left hand is binding right hand, you open chest up. Look forward, square your hips. Find your breath. The last variation, you bind your big toe with 3 fingers of your right hand. You send your right elbow up. Left hand goes towards your right elbow or towards your right hand or maybe toes. You try to reach with your toe, your head. Maybe resting head on top of your foot. Keep hips aligned. Inhale, exhale. We're gonna release down position. So Either lower your back foot down or keep your foot pressed against your glute as you lower head down towards your left arm. Take a moment here and stay with your breath. If you want to give your body rest, just relax your back foot down and rest head down, either on top of your hands or stretch your arms forward, relax head down. Inhale, exhale, curl spine up. Place hands in front of your front leg. Tuck toes under of your back foot. Lift back knee off the ground. And lift your front leg up to the sky. Reach up. Shake your top leg up in the air. And reach up. So let's do transition to cobra or up dog. So you remember you've got two ways. Either you go from down dog to plank or tabletop, and you go to cobra or up dog. Up dog is with hips raised. Shoulders are away from your ears. And then you tuck toes under and make way to down dog. The second variation is with your left leg raised. You dive into cobra or up dog. And then make your way to down dog. As you are in down dog, you can take a walk on spot. Lower heels down. Rise up on toes, bring knees down to the ground. And we are going to lift our left arm up. Inhale. Left arm rise. Exhale, lower it down underneath your chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Hold your arm down. Press down to your right hand. Feel a nice stretch in your back, in your chest, in your arms. Extend your right leg to your right side, flat foot on the ground. And you might lift your top arm and send it all the way back behind you. So you open top arm, neck, chest, and your hips. Inhale, exhale, reach up and down with your top hand and lift yourself up. So we are on our left knee. I am facing you guys. You can mirror me so you can change your legs. So you place mat, a double mat underneath your supporting knee if you want to, or put the pillow. Draw navel in towards your back. Release your right hand on your right leg, or do opposition. Reach up with your other arm. Release shoulders down. Tilt to your right side. Gazing up. Forward and down. And gazing up. Sending top hand down. And lifting right arm up to the sky. Gaze up. Can reach overhead. Come up. Inhale. Exhale. Right side tilt. Inhale up. And exhale, left side tilt. Here you can lift your top leg up, point toes away, lowering down, side tilt, and then you continue. Make sure that your lower knee is comfortable. If you are not used to the surface, hard surface, make sure that there's a towel or pillow underneath your lower knee. As we tilt towards the left side, you keep your top leg lifted and top arm overhead, bend your top leg and send top foot hand towards your top foot. Push top leg away from you, arch back. Inhale, exhale, heel to buttock. Lift head up. And extend your leg. And arm goes over your head. And send hand down to the floor. So you're going to lift our left knee up. And knee to chest. We're gonna send foot down in front of us in high lunge. And we're gonna send our leg forward. You go to forward bend, legs together, inhale, look up. You can have palms on your shins or down on the ground. As you exhale, bow, forward bend, head to knees. Can embrace legs with your hands behind and send head to your legs. Balance on your feet, front and back. Find the center in the middle of your feet. Release hands down. Bend your knees and send hips down to crunch pose. Palms in front of you. Rock front and back. Gonna send hips down to the ground. Lift legs up. Hold the back of your legs. Open chest up. Point toes away. Can also stretch your legs. Sending hands behind your legs. Head to legs. Legs to head. Sending hands beside your body, engaging your stomach muscles. And we're gonna lower legs and upper body down, not all the way, and exhale up, inhale down. Another variation, sending knees to chest, extending, or the last variation, sending feet down, palms behind your head, and going for neck pulls. So this is variation number 1. This is variation number 2 with knees to chest. And variation number 3 is with legs and arms extended. And 3, 2, 1. Hold the position up. We're gonna lower down our upper body. Keep lifted your lower and upper body. And send legs overhead. And legs down. Forward bend. And back. And down. We're gonna take a moment, either in half inversion with spine grounded and legs lifted, or full inversion with legs overhead and palms underneath your back. So either ploughed pose, inverted forward bend, or you can be with your spine on the floor and legs elevated. Taking a few breaths in and out. If you want to go to shoulder stand, lift 1 And both legs up, support back by your hands. Point toes up to the sky. Find that line from your shoulders through your hips up to your feet. Maybe join soles of feet together, open knees out, heels in line with your hips. As you are in inverted butterfly, make sure that you are not rotating your neck. Extend legs to the side and reach ground through your toes, open hips. Sending legs back over your head into cloud pose. Reaching back through your feet, away from your head, lengthening the back of your legs. And you can release your knees down by your ears or forehead. And in your own time, roll spine down, vertebra by vertebra. And gently, slowly release legs down separately or joint. Engaging stomach muscles. As you exhale, lower legs down. Release the whole body down on the floor in Shavasana, spreading legs and arms out. If you need to rock on your heels and hips, please do so to release the tension of your body. Inhale and exhale, relax down. Close your eyes if you want to. Take a moment to sink into the relaxation. Enjoying the moment of peace in your body and mind. Going on your spiritual journey into your own world, either being within your imagination or just being within nothingness. Enjoy the journey, whatever it is for you. Inhaling, exhaling. So you're welcome to stay here for longer in the comfort of your home, as long as you feel like to relax more. You need to go, you can follow me, gently regaining the senses of touch by moving your fingers and toes. Rotate your wrists and ankles in one way and the opposite way. Reach overhead through your arms, interlace your fingers. Inhale, point toes away, push arms away. Take a deep stretch across the whole body. And exhale, relax. Draw knees to chest, keep them a hug. Rock from side to side. And roll over one side, make a pillow of your arm. And gradually make your way up to comfortable seated pose. Take a cross leg where you can stretch legs forward. Rest hands on top of your thighs. Lengthen spine up through your head. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Take a moment with eyes closed or open. And place hands at the heart center in the prayer position. And send love to your heart so you can feel yourself with immense and conditional love. Placing hands above your head and sending this incredible unconditional love to the universe so people can feel your love and can feel loved and can send this love to yourself. Reach up with your hands to the sky, open eyes if they were closed. Inhale and exhale, send hands to your heart center. Thank you very much. Namaste. Thank you guys for being here today with me and practicing our mindfulness and yogalates. I hope you have enjoyed the practice. And if you have or you haven't, you can always let me know, give me a feedback. And yes, I hope it was useful for you to go onto the journey within your mind and within your body and discover strengths and the weakness about yourself and finding some tools for yourself to manage your anxiety if you have one. Maybe you feel too high or too low, so you can balance the energies. And I hope you could use this practice in your daily life and incorporating it into your daily routine if you do some practices every day.